Hello, can you turn the heat off, please? Thank you very much. Bye. Bye. So hopefully it'll get quiet here in a second, guys. It's one of the things when you're shooting at home, you're both at home, and my studio is plenty warm. I got a 500 watt light on the corner there to get that blue lit. There we go, it's on. I got the 100 watt here, doing a little bit of a kicker light underneath because I'm looking really baggy here lately. I should really shine it right at my face and down the exposure, but I need a camera person here for that. I should wear makeup, let's face it. But anyway, I'm here today in the studio with my trusty spaceship, partly because my spaceship's going to live here until I figure out where it can go. It's huge. And partly because today I want to talk to you about the landing page. I don't know if you guys have been to your Amazon Video Direct interface lately. I've been checking in every day because I'm waiting for The Simplest Thing Season 2 to kick on. And it hasn't been approved yet. It's again 6 episodes. And we updated. We put 3 episodes up beginning of the week. So those would have been approved now if I had left them alone. But the next day, I followed up with 3 more episodes, and because of that, it starts the cycle over again when I hit publish. But I wanted to have the whole season up there because if somebody decides they want to buy episodes, I'd rather them buy the season. I don't feel like you should buy it at all. I think it's too expensive to buy something that's short, which is why I have it up there free with ads. But occasionally people do buy it, and I appreciate it. And, I appreciate they want to hold on to it and keep it. Now with net neutrality gone, maybe they should, because who knows how much it'll cost to stream stuff even free with ads later on. But, so I went in to check on that. That's where I was. I get lost sometimes. You know that, right? So I wanted to check on that. And off to the right, so there's your dashboard, where you can see how much money you're making, how many minutes of play, and everything else. And then there's your videos, where you can see what's published, what hasn't published, what has problems, what has little alerts, what has triangles, all that stuff. And then there's this third tab all of a sudden that says landing page. Now, I didn't get an email about it. I don't know if any of you got an email about it. I think I check that email address pretty regularly. The heat's turning back on again. But so I didn't get any kind of alert to it. It's just this thing hanging out there. And so I see landing page and I think, has it been there a long time, guys? Because I thought it was the page that I land on when I visit and need to sign in. What it turns out is, it's the page people you share your specific movie company's link with. Your production company's link, it's the page they'll land on. And so you want to make this work to your advantage. Now, I'd still like to send people to specific titles. If you look at the way the landing page is right now, you can lay it out with your... I don't have mine. If you go to Hocus Pocus Productions on Amazon, it's just a plain silver background they come up with and the name of the company. I haven't put my logo up yet because I'm having someone rework it in 2018. And I want to see how simple it's going to be for me to put my HFP that I have up there now. But, the name and the thing, that's fine. And then it says Hocus Pocus Productions Short Films, Hocus Pocus Productions Mixed Media or Selections or whatever. And then under that, other selections available on Amazon Prime. So what they're really doing is they're giving you a way to bunch all your stuff together and promote it. And you put your company name after, so it's like Amazon.com/V. Why? I don't know. Why it's not LP. Why it's not just Amazon.com/, which would be awesome. They got to put that little V in there, like YouTube with that little C. It just makes it harder for other people to remember just so they can type it in. But, because if all they had to remember was YouTube.com/ your company name, that'd be great. Look, see my company name. But since they have to remember this other stuff, it makes it hard for people to just type it in from memory. So you got to share the link all over the place. But what they've done is they've made a link that you want to share because the top 2 tiers are your content. But they control that bottom piece of content, and also they put your shorts first. So what they're doing is they're taking your stuff that's the least amount of minutes that they have to pay you the least for. Like, one of my movies is 3 minutes long. Somebody has to, Johnny Pitchman. The Johnny Pitchman thing registers in, it clocks in at 1 minute. Which means until 60 people watch it, I haven't made 15 cents. 15 cents! So 600 people have to watch it for me to make $15. 6,000 people have to watch it for me to make $150. It's funny, but I don't know if it's that funny, right? But so the landing page shows all your shortest stuff first, and then maneuver people into content that they make more money from and pay you less for. But they're going to do that on every page anyway. So you might as well lock it into your stuff. And it's going to help you brand yourself, which is great. And so I wanted to tell people about it now, because in case it's hanging out there and you don't know it's there, you want to take advantage of that as soon as possible, especially now during the Christmas season when a lot of people sign up for that 30-day free Amazon, or when people get Amazon Prime as a gift and they're just into it and they're, oh, I want to play with Amazon Prime. And so they get it and they're like, oh, I want to do it. And they start to play with it. You want your branding to be the front thing that they see, right? I mean, I want my branding to be the front thing they see, but I want it all to be very successful. That's what I want. I want everybody who watches this to make a ton of money and support me in my retirement. But, so the thing is, the landing page is there. You're going to want to choose your company name quickly. Before, there's a couple of different companies with similar names. You want to choose your channel's name. I'm going to try and get pictures up there in the next couple of weeks and tell you how difficult that is. In the meantime, for Goal Set, we're still waiting on Simple Stings Season 2 to get approved, so we're not at our 20 titles yet. The Christmas movie that I said yesterday morning, at about 10 o'clock in the morning, I said I wanted to shoot it, was finished, completed, edited, and online by 9 o'clock last night, I believe. It is currently on YouTube. It is not, of course, it will not be on Amazon, and I haven't worked on it yet. I wrote a blog about that this morning. I haven't worked on captioning it yet because today's Friday. If I finish captioning it late today, it wouldn't count until Monday as a submission, which means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they'd have it online. So if I finish it Saturday, Sunday, very early Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, possibly Friday, online. It hits the same week. It still hits just before Christmas weekend. But it's been on YouTube already for 20 hours. 17 people have watched it. There will be a link under this to go see it, or it's on my channel. Go watch it. I do all the acting. My wife did all the filming. Basically, there is some stock footage that I shot last week, which is something I'm going to be getting to. I've talked about shooting stock footage for yourself before when you have the opportunity. But it's something I'm going to get to again on other ways to possibly make money with your stock footage. I'm looking into it. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to let it run for me for a month before I talk to you about it. But so we used some stock footage in there. We color corrected it to kind of evening, night, late dusk, and used it. But aside from that, my wife did all the camera work, and we lit the entire thing with un light, one single clamp light like the one you saw in my kit. I wrote a quick blog about that. But later on, I will be doing a video discussing how we made that light work. The only other lights in it, I'm sorry, there were other lights. The only other lights were in the opening scene. We had Christmas lights on the tree. And then, the outside lighting, we color corrected, but the indoor lighting, I just used the light as it came out of the camera. Granted, the camera was a Canon 5D Mark II. With a 1600 ISO setting on. I would have actually probably pushed it to 32, but I've got a hot spot that I'm having a little trouble getting rid of when we go that high of an ISO. So, a hot pixel. So, we're going to do another video. The next video will be me sitting here in the studio with a single light on me, talking about how we used a very similar, but not the same single light, but with the same kind of bulb and everything else, to light the entire movie. The movie's called Strange Gifts 2017, which was a terrible title to put on YouTube, because when you search Strange Gifts 2017, about 1,000 things come up as strange things you can give people for Christmas. And the title makes perfect sense for the movie, but I played 2 roles. You'll see how that affected our choreography for the fight scene. And I'll talk about all that when we do the lighting thing, probably tomorrow. A little bit late with this one today, and a little bit rushed. I'm sorry, we had someone who booked a cabin this morning for tonight, which I normally don't do, but since I'd already put both my blogs up, I already had this done. I didn't have any outside work scheduled for today because my wife was off, so we were going to spend the day together. So we spent the day together getting the cabin cleaned up for folks to stay at. I'm not going to say no to people in the winter. They have a hard enough time finding places in the mountains to stay. And if they want to stay at our place, we will gladly help them out, because otherwise it's empty and quiet. And there's snow up there, so I couldn't shoot the scenes for Jack vs. Lantern that I needed to shoot up there this weekend anyway. We still need to fire a couple of arrows into our pumpkins, and I need to do that outdoors. But But yeah, so that's it today. Go to your Video Direct page, sign in. If you haven't already set up your landing page, set up your landing page. Don't ask me any questions about it. All I managed to do today was get my name in it and come up with the link. I will post a link to my landing page below so you can see what it looks like. And if any of you figure out how to edit which videos they're showing, please comment below. If you don't, I will be working on trying to figure that kind of thing out very, very soon. And that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please check out the links. Please share the Christmas video. Wish people a Merry Christmas and send them something funny. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a very good weekend, guys. Bye-bye.